English when you're introducing yourself. I don't know how best, but in which angle
Oh,
you're looking.
okay. Stop quarreling. Yes. My name is Darwin. You're watching the Life One podcast. Why are you looking at me? You're supposed to look there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So you're watching the Life One podcast. We generally talk about life. So, and today I'm at
Now,
Nile
bro.
Breeze Bamboo
Lodge.
Lodge
Yeah.
in Pakwach.
No, yeah.
I still call this Pakwach.
This is not Pakwach. Pakwach
Okay,
stops at
literally.
the bridge.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it stops at the bridge.
Yeah,
After
the
the
other
bridge,
side.
this
So
side,
this side is Noya. It's
yeah,
Maction Falls.
this side is Noya,
Yeah.
Action Falls.
Yeah.
But still, whenever I reach here, I'll say we're in Pakwach.
No.
All right?
No.
Yeah, as long as I've reached, as long as
Instead, you
the
say you're
river,
in the park.
yeah, as long as the river is seen, I'm already in Pakwach.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So, okay, there is always a trade, like a landmark,
Yeah.
kind of, right? So the nearest landmark here is the Pakwach Bridge. Or
Yeah.
I say I'm inside the park.
Yeah, inside the park.
Yeah, so I can see the Nile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's Eunice. I think she.
Yeah, I'm honest.
So Eunice,
Yes, please.
what is commitment?
Commitment
According to you?
to me.
Mm.
Honesty is commitment to me. So it's like it's being in a relationship whereby you are like how do I say? I was even going to use the same word commitment, where you're kind of, I'll say, attached to one person that you care with their flaws and stuff. Like, to me, that is commitment.
Okay. Is that all?
Though it's deep, yeah,
So you can't explain.
it's huge.
So basically, what happens in a committed relationship? I mean, in a relationship where people are committed,
To
right? A
each.
couple that is committed. What happens in that relationship? Let me.
Yeah, they
use that.
okay. They trust each other. They talk about everything. They have no secrets and
Ah?
stuff like.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
No. No.
I don't have any secrets. My boyfriend doesn't have any either. We're in a
Are you
committed
him?
relationship.
Are you him?
In other words,
No.
if you're
Okay.
committed, you
in
become
lay,
the person.
okay, in layman's. Sorry for asking that, but why I say that you him is because let's see, there is he had a life before he met you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And he's still having a life even without you at some point,
yeah.
not so? So don't you think he deserves that?
Private life.
Yeah, there's some life that you definitely.
Can't
Okay,
talk
okay,
about it.
okay. The 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 lady and the guy might have some life out of that relationship,
Okay.
but then this life does not really harm the relationship, right? Secondly, this life is not a bad life, but
Okay.
it's
You
there.
can't say.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes you choose not to say it.
Okay, yeah, there you give the person time
Time to do what?
to decide whether they want to say it. But there you don't have any secrets because I have a hint that you have a life that you want to talk about it. So I can't force you to speak about that.
So
So it's not a secret.
Shall we not talk about it after?
If you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. But as long as it's not going to affect our relationships, it's good with me. And I don't see that as a secret. Yeah, it's your life. that
Okay.
you don't want to talk about it. Maybe it has a negative energy in it, that when you speak about it, it triggers something. So I can't force you to talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a normal thing.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
So
It's
that
no
means
secret.
there's some secret
It's
between.
it's no secret.
It's secret.
It's no secret. You know, secret is something. Like maybe I'll say something whereby how do I say? Okay, maybe something you do that stays between you two. You don't talk about it. Maybe you throw the key in the river. You don't talk about it. It's a secret between you two. But my life that I don't want to talk about it. But I've told you that I have a life that I don't want to talk about it. That's no secret.
So secret is I cannot have secret, like me as Darwin.
You can have them for as long as you don't air them out. Yeah.
So definitely that's a secret.
To you, that's
Yeah.
something you don't air, like
Yeah.
you don't give a hint about it. That is a secret. But anything that you have, like you've given out a hint about it, it's no secret. Yeah.
There's always that fantasy relationship that we have in our minds. I'll get a girl. We shall do this. We have a vision. Probably fancy stuff, right? But then reality hits you. Bam. You get a Jane somewhere, and the Jane does not actually rhyme with that. Do you move on, or
No, be honest.
well,
To me, I wouldn't hold someone to be with when I know that I don't see any future with them. I have to be honest. You know, that's why I say in a relationship, the longest you should take to learn someone should be at most 3 months. In 3 months, you'll know someone in and
so
out.
that's like the talking stage.
Yeah, you get to know someone, you get to understand, see if you're compatible. If you're
Okay.
not, release them.
How about those relationships that start with one night stand?
I don't have any problem with that.
You guys first bang,
Yeah.
then feelings come in.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't you think at that point you really don't know that person?
No, you know, like now that's where you get it wrong. Sex is not relationship.
What is sex?
It can be pleasure. It can be okay. I'll say
Just some bit of enjoyment.
yeah, that is. It's just a fantasy. Like it's something that can happen anytime without even you wanting. You get
No,
it?
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
So sex,
Now,
it's
now,
not
now,
relationship.
Now, that part, first cut that part of without you wanting it. No, no, no. Because you cannot have sex when you are unaware.
Yeah.
I usually hear that. I don't know if it is true. You will confirm.
Okay.
For a lady to have sex with you at some point, you need to. Maybe she needs to have a little feelings for you, just little. She needs to like you a little. Is that true?
I can't tell that. Maybe it happens to others. Maybe to others it doesn't. It depends on how you see sex.
Okay.
Others see sex as an attachment. Others see sex as something to say I like so and so. But if you see it as like an adventure, so you wouldn't really consider some of those things.
Okay.
Yeah. There you don't want to get attached to someone because of sex. You get it? Yeah, you're just having it for pleasure. And then you let it go.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
not from a Christian point of seeing sex.
okay,
Please.
okay. You're watching the Life One podcast. Darwin and Eunice today. I've taken an adventure to what? By the way, we rode from Arua.
Yeah, okay. Well, from Arua.
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy.
Like, so we came up to here. Nile Breeze. Okay, he actually hinted me. So thank you.
Thank you, the man behind the cameras.
Go away. So there was on social media I read something about sex tourism. Have you ever sex tourism?
Okay, yeah.
You ever heard about it?
Here.
Does it happen here?
We're in Uganda.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Okay, there's that saying, anything can happen.
Okay.
But also, there's a point where you reach, nothing can happen also. But when people talk about sex tourism, the first thing that runs to someone's mind is nyege nyege. They feel that is the point for sex tourism, but that's not the case. People come for nyege nyege just to
Have fun.
to talk about their, like, to actually, how do I put it best? More of culture, like their culture, and then they bring it to nyege nyege. But when you talk about, I wouldn't use the word sex tourism because
What would you say?
which word should I use? I'm not so sure which word I should use, but I can't say sex tourism in Uganda. It's not there.
It's not there.
No, but it's maybe
Undercover.
Yeah.
Okay, there elsewhere it's ongoing.
In Uganda?
Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not in Uganda.
Yeah.
Because if it was there in Uganda, you would have seen it in the water reefs, so it's not there in Uganda.
Do you actually think they can legalize it, like making it?
It's a choice.
Such
It's a personal choice.
So it will not make it to the OR. It might not make it to the OR tariffs.
No.
Probably. Are you sure about that?
I'll be surprised. We'll be surprised, Barry.
Yeah, but so in scenarios where we have a sex tourist coming here and briefing you about that particular adventure, and let's say someone ends up catching feelings for the tourist because it might be good.
Okay, that will also be hard. Do you know why? In African tradition society, it's very hard for parents to give their kids sex education. So when such a thing comes, UA is in community. This is just like the way the park is in a community.
Yeah.
They will have to first consider what will the community think about this, because your mom cannot come openly and give you sex education.
Yeah.
Now, who is going to come and say, talk about sex education? Sincerely speaking, where will it start from? If it would have started from home, where at the age of 10, parents started educating their kids about sex, which my mom did.
Hey, they educated you about sex?
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, I know
things.
Yeah. My mom gave me sex education literally when I was, I think, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. My mom is one person. She doesn't want to say this is a boy, this is a girl. She will sit you all together, give you education about how a lady should wear a pad. You as a man, you have to be there. You as a boy, you have to be there because you're going to have a girlfriend. So how are you going to help the girlfriend when she's having cramps and stuff like? And then she goes far and tells you about, give you the sex education.
Yeah.
At this age, you're going to start experiencing A, B, C, D. So always be ready. Because actually, me, I think I experienced my first periods when I was in senior 1. So, like, it was not a new thing to me because she had already told me. So I wasn't like scared or worried that where's this blood coming from, stuff like.
Yeah.
So it keeps like you're just equipped with the knowledge and information
Yeah.
about yourself. So I feel like if before we move to sex tourism, if we could start from home. Yeah, instead of letting someone from outside come and tell us about sex, educate us about sex education, yet we can do it then.
So that means if we embraced sex tourism, at some point it might shake a lot of relationships because of the mindset we have about sex.
Maybe. Yeah. It will.
Will you be affected?
Me?
Mm.
No.
Are you sure?
No, I won't.
You won't be affected?
No, I won't.
Honestly.
I
Okay.
won't. I trust my man.
Oh, okay. Someone is out there saying, let me bring for her a uniform. Someone is about to give you a new uniform. Which size was it?
I don't know my size.
Can someone get her a uniform for her?
I don't need
There's
one.
a newcomer here.
I'm not a newcomer.
Oh.
I was heartbroken once. I know what it feels like. I've been
Okay.
to this life of. Then finally,
So,
there's the age you reach. You'll be
There's
like,
that. There are those two heartbreaks that we usually have. They actually build you, like they determine who you are in the next life. But then the experience of that heartbreak is award-winning, I should say. Sometimes you lose weight. Sometimes you even feel like you don't want to eat. Sometimes you feel like, God, have I? Huh?
No, I can't.
So everyone got that breakfast.
Yeah. But mine, I think.
You want to lie?
No, I'm not lying. I didn't really have like weight issues. I cried. That is one thing I won't lie about. I cried. And then after that, I got myself up because I told myself, if I don't want to heal by myself, there is no person that is going to make me heal. So it has to be me. Actually, it helped me develop a positive mind.
Okay.
So to see everything in a positive angle. So each time any bad thing happens, I first dive and see the positive. Then though the negative comes, but it's not like now heavy like it used to be. So it's just a minor.
So, but the bad thing is some people actually think they can stop that. I mean, they can avoid that breakfast.
No, you can't avoid.
First, wait. There's a heartbreak from a friend, and then there's a heartbreak from
a relationship. From your boyfriend,
from
right?
your boyfriend.
Yeah. I feel the one.
Which one hits harder?
To me, the one of my boyfriend hit me harder, and then it taught me. You get it? Because by the time I was with him, I literally had no friends. He was my only friend. He was my boyfriend. He was my big brother because I had nothing. No, and then I was seeing him like my father. So he was really like that man figure in my life.
He was your everything.
Yeah, he was literally my everything. You put your head in him, you put everything like.
And you have not learned.
I've learned. Okay, learning doesn't mean you don't give chances. You get
okay,
it?
you do, but at some point, the path you took in the previous one, you first cross-check it.
Yeah.
Should I use the eastern side? Should I use the western side?
That is why. Yeah, that's why. That's why it took me very long time. I think heartbroken in 2018, 19. I think 18. Yeah, 18. So from 18, I stayed not in relationship up to just up to.
Wait, 2018. It's like 2020, 2021, around there.
No, I've just been like with my man in a relationship
For
like, okay, we've been friends, then from friends then we
you
moved
upgraded to
so we've been friends for like 2 years, and then from there decided, okay, fine.
these things of besties, eh? I'm not
No, we were
allowing.
never actual besties because he literally he stays in the States. Then me, I stay here. So it's like more of friends online. Then he comes for his projects, and once it's done, yeah. So like we kept talking. We just realized that like literally the things we like are kind of the same. Like literally they're the same. And then the stuff like be like, okay, fine, we can move on from here.
So is that like your dream relationship, or you feel
I feel so comfortable with
you
him.
feel so comfortable?
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're
Like,
there.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
arrived.
I feel so comfortable.
Oh.
Like, there are some things you be like, I cannot tell my boyfriend. But with him, you can literally say everything.
Let me sip some water. Let me sip some water.
Okay.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
How
Yeah,
way?
I want to be like you when I grow up. Feel comfortable. Be contented. Be committed, and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
But you first have to learn the hard way. You have to be heartbroken. You have to heal. You have to, because you see, like the challenge, like most people have is, once they're in a relationship, then you're heartbroken. The next thing you want to do is go into another relationship, which is so wrong. You can heal, but healing doesn't mean you can't have sex. That's what I
So
was
you keep
telling
banging.
you. That's what I was telling you. Be honest. You get it?
Okay. So while you're healing, you're hitting somewhere.
No, it doesn't mean you're hitting. Okay, it's not like specifically you're hitting somewhere. Okay. You can be healing, and then you have the feelings, like the sexual desires.
So whom will you have sex with?
No, be honest to the person that you want to have sex with. Tell them I'm still healing, and then I'm not ready to be committed in any relationship. But me, I have sexual desires.
But did you know that's like a trap?
It's not a trap. It's just
No.
being honest.
Yeah, it's being honest. But
A
once
trap
you
for
have
who?
once you have that sex for, let's say, for 3 to 4 times, okay, feelings are going to begin rising.
Then maybe it will help you heal better, easier.
No, like you're jumping from the frying pan to fire.
To the fire. No, but still, it's like it's a process. Like when you're being honest, like honest with everything.
Yeah.
Those feelings come, but they're not real feelings. Sometimes
Okay.
it's just lust.
At some point, you feel like, okay, some ladies, let me say that some ladies will think that's being a hoe. Like if you go to a guy or you tell a guy that you are comfortable with, hey, I'm horny, can we have sex? Can we do this? Can we do that? Right? And for a lady to have that gut, like any ordinary lady, any ordinary Ghanaian lady, right? Yeah, though it's there, but it's still on a low scale. But for a lady to have that, it's really hard. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, it's hard, but it happens.
It happens. So one needs to have the mindset of sex is not just for.
Yeah.
It's not just.
Sex is not commitment. Okay, to others it is, but to many, it's not.
Sex is just eating.
It's really not eating, but it's just something that is there.
So let's see. Whom would you have sex with? Describe the guy. Even if he's not you. What are the qualities? And what do you think is he supposed to look like? Let's say, for example.
For example, why?
So, for example, you are honey, right? So, hey, by the way, it is okay to get honey. Like it's normal. So don't think getting honey is actually being a hoe. No, even that. Let me say, even that holy person there, that one also eats. So, it's it's absolutely normal. So when you get horny and you want to have sex with someone, does someone have to first be okay? How? First tell me.
Generally,
What generally? Yeah,
it's the IQ
the
of
IQ,
a person.
the IQ of a
But
person.
now there's a point whereby you're really horny and then you don't see that person you want to. You just chill it. You get your mind busy. Yeah, which of that you and I know it's normal. You can go on social media. You just
Do you actually know that when you're feeling horny and you just go and browse through social media, any of the platforms, that you'll get feeds related to horn?
yeah, that is there.
So
That
what do
is
you do? That's more trigger. Yeah, that's like more trigger because you can't tell me you're feeling horny in the night and you decide to go to Twitter. Ha!
then you watch porn.
You watch Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So many people deny that they actually they don't watch porn, but if we check your phones,
Yeah, actually,
we actually get a full folder. So
porn. Okay, porn is acted. It's just like the way we watch
the action movies,
wrestling,
and
then
so on. Yeah.
and so on and
Yeah.
so on. It's the same thing with porn, and then it's also like, okay, the only bad thing with porn is the moment you get addicted, no man can satisfy you or no woman can satisfy you.
Yeah.
That's the only
That's the
challenge
downside.
with it. Yeah, that's the downside. But at one point, I feel like it's also good. It helps to spice up in your relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you feel like, okay, it's always missionary. How about we watch porn
well,
and then move to
Change some style.
Yeah, you get it. Because
and
people think it's about missionary, it's about doggy, it's about like, yeah.
I'm not a prophet, but there are some people who started using missionary since last year up to now. They're still using
So you
it.
see, like those are the people that need to spice up their relationships instead of making side chicks take over their relationship.
Who are actually doing it better than them.
Because they do. Like a side chick will be, okay, I watch. Okay, yeah. So, and then she watches and then she goes and gives you many different, really different experience and be like, oh, wow, that chick is good. Okay, they're taking over your relationship.
Otherwise, lastly, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, okay.
You're watching the Life One podcast.
Thank you for watching the Life
We want podcast.
We Want podcast. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. Thank you.
Someone said live, subscribe,
Nice.
delete. Okay. Thank you so much. We link up again the next time.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
All right.
I appreciate.
I appreciate too. Bye.
Bye.